good for our bodies. It can be a little overwhelming, can't it? Should be eating that, should be drinking this, should be doing that, should be doing this. Everyone loves to talk about gut health and how it supports overall health, but what foods actually support your health during the transition that we're going through at the minute from summer to autumn? Well, Jessica Myhill caught up with Sophie Shand to find out some nutrition tips to boost your health while we move into the autumn months from the summer.
When you've got a spare moment at home before you go shopping, is to look up your recipes, make a shopping list. And it's the same when you're looking at your recipes. What are you drawn to? Are you drawn to that delicious, lentil dal or that amazing vegetable soup? Or do you need a good piece of steak with some lovely vegetables and potatoes, a good piece of protein? You've got to listen to your body. That's how you do it. And so you've got your shopping list and then you go. So that's a more structured way of doing it, is looking at recipes, making your shopping list, and going shopping, and then perhaps coming home and doing some batch cooking for the week. So that's a simple way to do it. But otherwise, it's just literally going into the store with that mindset of, I want to take care of myself and I want to be tuned in, and what do I need, and see what comes up. Yes, you can look up on the internet what are the right foods for autumn, but naturally you're going to see them anyway. It's just if you can become a bit wiser about what you need. Do you need leeks rather than red onions today? On the basis that we've got less light, so we don't want to eat before it's light in the morning. So we're breaking a lot of natural laws in the autumn. That's why we tend to get sicker. Naturally, our lymph gets a little bit thicker anyway. That's just a natural event that occurs as the autumn and winter comes. We are naturally breaking rules. We're getting up before it's light. We're eating after dark. And that puts a lot of pressure on the system. There's not a lot we can do about that. But what we can do is find other ways to support our system. So try not to eat too late at night, even if it is dark at 6 o'clock, rather than eating at 8 and 9 o'clock at night. That's going to be very hard on your digestive system. The key thing with your health is always about supporting your bowel, because people talk about the gut, the sort of small intestine and the gut, but it's actually the bowel that is your water reservoir. So when we talk about fibre, it's less about the sort of whole wheat and the all bran, which is a bit irritating to the gut. And it's more about the whole vegetables. So the potato, but with the skin on, the whole broccoli, the whole cauliflower, not eating the whole thing. I mean, just not, peeling it and removing parts of it, if you see what I mean. Or so I would say my favorite is the short grain brown rice, which is a lovely carb to add because it helps support the bowel and it's got a great water content. So I think that's probably it. Just keep hydrating well. That's always the key, both through what you drink and through what you eat. Support the bowel with the right kind of fibre. So half of your plate, if you can make it veg, that would be fantastic. Some fruit. And as you move into the cold, as it gets colder and colder, you tend not to have lettuce or raw salads in the middle of winter. You can have them while it's mild, but I don't recommend it in the middle of winter. That's when I would generally be mostly having cooked veg, lightly cooked veg, broccoli, beans or whatever. It doesn't have to be, it can still have a nice crunch to it in the heart of winter.
That was Sophie Shand, nutritional therapist, talking about nutrition.